I'm Murtz Jaffer. I'm in the HOH room with the winner of Big Brother Canada 4, but it's like, wait a minute, there's two of you. Like, how does this happen?
Big Brother threw a curveball, and we're standing here right now.
Tell me this. If I was a player in this house and I saw two of you and one of me, I'd be like, we got to get rid of these guys immediately. And they're strong, and they're social. I'm just like, what the hell are these other people doing? Did it surprise you?
Yes, it did.
What, that's it?
We should have been evicted.
So how did you save yourselves? How did you not go early in the game?
Well, I mean, the first week we got put into solitary confinement. Everyone was running around. They should have been saying, get the brothers out. There's two of them. They could split. But instead, we came in here. We worked with Levita. We said, look, show us some faith this week. We'll show you good faith next week. And we did. Otherwise, I would have still won the veto. We would have saved ourselves.
You know, I think that you had a really good final jury performance. How much do you credit that? Because I feel like you guys really picked up the ball, whereas I feel Kelsey might have dropped it a little bit.
Sure. I mean, we just wanted to talk about our strong points in the game, highlight those things, and make sure the jury remembered what we did strong in the game and that we are good people. At the end of the day, we're friends and ultimately family at this point.
You know, you said that your relationship was a little bit, maybe wasn't the best place before this game. Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about that and how much Big Brother sort of impacted your friendship?
Yeah, of course. Coming in the house, we both had different interests, different friend groups, and we were splitting. But coming in this house, it was relationship therapy. We had no choice but to work together. Otherwise, our game would have been blown up halfway through. My brother here is my best friend, and I think he realized my value to him, and I know how much he means to me.
No, I'm a straight shooter.
Mm-hmm.
This man won everything, all right?
Yeah.
So I feel like when you split this prize, is it sort of like $75,000 this way?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We had to make it to the finale to start winning. We started winning commas after the second half. After the halfway point, we had to get to the halfway point, and I felt like the more you win, the more you have to win. So if we started winning the first, second, third HOH, POV, whatever, bad news. You got to wait till at least second half to do that and set up good relationships in the first half of the game.
How much did you want to kill him with that whole Cassandra move? That was, I have to be honest with you. I mean, I watch a lot of reality.
Yeah, I bet.
And I'm telling you, that was one of the worst moves I've ever seen. Like,
I
how could you
bet.
try? Okay, so how could you keep it in check? I wanted to punch him.
I mean, hindsight's 20/20, and Joel would have brought Nikki forward. So hindsight, it was a smart move. But in that moment, oh my goodness gracious, that was my win, and I was a little bit frustrated.
Yep.
But I mean, we're standing here now, so I can't be mad at him.
That's part of the problem of being two heads in the game. I had a chat with Cassandra out there. I knew it could bite me, but we're in the BBCAN Grand, and I'm here to gamble. And it was a risk, and who knows if we didn't make that move, would we be here right now? Who knows?
I don't know. I talked to Joel right after he was evicted, and I asked him about you guys, and he was like, they claim that they are so loyal and they never break their word, but they are just as shady as all of us. How do you respond to that?
This is a game. We're all in the BBCAN Grand. We're here to play Big Brother. I mean, you got to stretch the truth a little bit if you want to survive. Your back's against the wall. You got to get out of there no matter what you do. Having said that, we were very loyal to Joel throughout this game. Joel is a great guy and an extremely smart game player. Yeah. Nothing but respect for him.
Yeah. Amazing. And we're almost done. What was your biggest strategic move? What is the one move you credit this win to?
I think on day 41, Mitch came to campaign to me in the High Roller suite. And he said basically that Kelsey was a liar. Made a Final Four with Maddie, Ramsey, whatever. Kelsey and him walk in by chance, and I'm like, should I keep this chat private with Mitch or just blow it up? And I said, Mitch, what's happened? Kelsey, did you? And then blah, blah, blah. And I knew what would happen. Something crazy. Mitch is back against the wall, and I saw him sweating bullets. I said, Nicholas, watch this. The house blew up a minute later, and that set up the rest of our game because Maddie was, and it just set up a new set of enemies, and we were sitting pretty.
That's huge. Like going into a new HOH, a new set of noms, you have to displace the target from yourself on someone else. And that was the moment where Maddie didn't put us on the block. It's thanks to him.
And no one could pin that move against us.
And my final question is this. Tim had a lot of fan support. I'm sure you've heard it, you know.
I don't blame Canada for supporting him.
Okay, so when you hear that, like, how does that make you feel? Do you feel like people feel like, oh, Tim should have won? Or is it kind of like, well, we won, sorry?
No, not a chance. Tim is, first off, an amazing person. He's a big brother to us, and he's an amazing player. He is very good, and the reason he's very good at this game is because he is a very good person. He's so good with his words. He's so lovable and friendly. Canada, I don't blame you for loving the guy. We love him.
The guy's a genius. I mean, he's done Big Brother before. He's won the game, but I think this time he realized that we have played a great game, and we formed a great bond with Tim that ultimately put us in the final two instead of him. And thank you, Tim. Like, we love you. Brothers love you.
Amazing. Guys, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for
Congrats.
having us.
Congrats.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Perfect.